Here's a drawer I built recently, just to hold all my nails and screws. I had a giant pile of it against the wall before, so that's a lot cleaner. So me and Ashley just got an apartment, and we needed a new table and chairs. So I went on Craigslist and I found this guy down the road. He had this old oak table. He sold it to me for a good price, but it needs a little bit of work. Just some fresh coat of paint and a little bit of glue on a couple of joints that are cracked or coming apart. So I'm gonna finish painting. I already did 2 chairs, but it takes a long time, so I'm just gonna get to it. The chairs are in really good shape. There's no cracks or anything, but they've definitely seen a lot of use, so they need some paint. I got a bucket of paint and primer, so they've turned out pretty well. So instead of seeing the scuff marks, you just see a nice fresh white coat. Really kind of makes it stand out, so. So now that these are done, I'm going to start working on the table. Alright, so now that I'm looking at this thing more closely, you can kind of see that the tabletop itself is bowed a little bit. So somebody must have put something really heavy on it at one point. I'm gonna loosen some of the screws up probably, putting some glue in it, and then driving a couple of screws in to make sure it's sturdy enough to last a while. Here you can see a little bit better now, the separation and the bow of the wood. Yeah, this wood's bent a little bit, but it's not bad, so I'm gonna try and get this screw back in, or maybe even move it over. Who says you need a pocket screw kit? You could do it with a drill bit and some patience. This side isn't as bad, but you still see a little bit of that curve there, so I'm going to clamp it back together and see if I can't drive that screw back in or move it. This side there's almost no damage at all, so I might just leave it. Alright, at the same time, I'm just going to swap the air filter and cabin filter out for my mom's Subaru. They charge $100 to replace 2 air filters that only cost 40 bucks. Just remember how you pull it out. Done. In-depth videos on YouTube will show you how to do this, but it's pretty simple. You pop that off, you squeeze these in really hard, and now you have access to your cabin filter. There's the old cabin filter. Here's a new one. Done. Alright, so we finished with everything that we wanted to do to refurbish this table and chairs. It was a great find on Craigslist for $140. I'll show you guys the finished product when it's all done.
You're carrying it up the stairs.
So here's the table and chairs at the new apartment. I really like the way it looks with the walls and the floor trim. The fresh paint on the chairs and table legs really helps it stand out. And after fixing up the supports, the tabletop meets up pretty flush with it. Overall, I'd say it turned out really well, and I'm happy with the finished product. If you guys are interested, give me a like and subscribe for more videos like this. See you guys in the next one.